Corsiatto and I am Marissa's sister. I'm going to be helping out and asking her questions.
Hello, my name is Marissa Corsiatto, and I'll be playing the role of Genghis Khan.
What are your plans for the future of Mongolia?
My vision was of a nation that would eventually begin a campaign of world conquest. My recent view is a new structure to help me take control over my army of nomadic horsemen. In 1206, we had less than 100,000 men.
Why didn't you trust your family and relatives in military and political positions?
My uncles and brothers allied themselves with my enemies. They would elect me Khan one year and desert me the next. When my army had grown, I grudgingly distributed small units to my family. I felt very suspicious, almost paranoid, about my family motives. I threatened to kill a dozen of my family members because of plots rulers suspected to overthrow me or exploit some influence over me.
Briefly explain and provide 3 examples on how you revitalized your army.
All my men over the age of 14 were expected to undertake military duty. The men were expected to leave their flocks, take with them 4 to 5 changes of horse, and travel to wherever their unit happened to be based. Wives and children were expected to follow, and if the army was abroad, the family traveled with the herds. A soldier was responsible for making sure his equipment was kept up to standard. I developed the nomadic horseman's favorite sport, the hunt, into a military drill. These hunting exercises were conducted during the winter for 3 months, and every soldier participated. I also tried to string an entire division of my army along a starting line. On a signal, the entire army would ride forward at a walk towards the finish line. Officers rode behind them, shouting orders and directing them. My army learned discipline, coordination, and obedience.
Can you please discuss your invasion of China? Do you think it was a success? Explain.
I marched into Qin territory with a sizable force, which divided into smaller units and rode in all directions, systematically laying waste of small towns and villages in our path. We encountered a Qin force at Han-Ir-Su. I decided to attack. We completely outmaneuvered the Qin, virtually destroying a force of some 70,000 within a matter of hours. We also gained control of the Qi, passed into China, and a number of small fortifications in the Qin perimeter. I formed an alliance with the Khitans, making the Qin feel almost surrounded. We captured fortified towns, but I was wounded, so we decided to take as much gold as we could and depart. In the autumn of 1213, we returned for a 3rd time. We rode back and forth across Qin territory, slaughtering countless thousands of the population. We gathered more gold and hundreds of young boys and girls to use as slaves. It was successful in retrieving gold, killing people, and gathering slaves, but in the end, the Qin were still not conquered.
What was the #1 effective way your army communicated?
My army had an extremely reliable system of signals through flags, torches, and riders who carried the messages over great distances. This eventually provided them with one of the greatest advantages, reliable and effective communication. Thank you.